Welcome to Fountain of Light Ministries. I want to talk to you guys today about being a man. Sometimes being a man is hard in life, and sometimes you have to be harsh with others. But that's not what a man is supposed to be all the time. A man is supposed to care for those he loves, as shown in Ephesians, where God says, "Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ loved the church." So in there is a command of love. I mean, there are times when God has told people to suck it up, gird up thy loins and be a man. But that just goes to show you can't be in control all the time. You have to make yourself vulnerable and show love. Love is one of the greatest things we've been given in this world. And it's one of the few things that if you let it, can be corrupted and used against you. When you're hurt, you start to hate. And when you hate, you lose your care for others. And we are supposed to love our neighbor as ourselves. So even if it's hard, as a man, you have to show love to others. You don't have to love what people do, because people will hurt you in life. They will show you, they will be harsh. They will be cruel. But our greatest command is to show love as men. And this is completely opposed to what the world wants us to believe. That you're supposed to be in control. That you're supposed to command respect at all times. That you have to be cruel and harsh. In reality, what does that do but perpetuate the hate? Because if you're cruel to people on their worst day, you have a few outcomes. Very few will take it as criticism and will grow. Usually it's a hindrance. They will grow to hate you or what you've done, and you have lost any leeway you have with people because of your cruelty, because of that manliness that they want to tell you is manliness. Whereas, let's look at Jesus. How he showed love and how he showed being a man was by letting people make their decisions. A good contrast is Judas and Peter. Judas, after selling Christ to the Pharisees, didn't believe that God would help him, or that God would save him. He lost hope, and because he sold him, he didn't lean on God's love, and he ended his life. Whereas Peter made the decision based on God's love to pray and ask for help, and God answered him. Peter manifested a character that grew. Judas didn't want to grow. And God allowed both of these outcomes, not because he's cruel, but because he loves freedom of choice. He loves you. And to make it clear that God also does ask for respect, that's why we keep his commandments. If you love me, keep my commandments. So as a leader, your rules are followed because of love, because they respect you out of care. It's not about you forcing people, because love is never forced. And if God made you angry for you to make the choice, would you follow him? So which do you follow, love or anger? Thank you all for your time.